And welcome to the vlog, ladies and gentlemen. And I didn't change the color effects. F my life. There, you guys can deal with that. So basically, one thing I want to talk about today, the first thing I wanted to say was, if you guys have not yet seen Taryn Southern on YouTube, you guys need to go watch her music videos. It is just hilarious. Her latest one, let's see what it's actually called here. Keep It In Your Pants by Taryn Southern. Just search that on YouTube, and it is just hilarious. And she's pretty hot in it, I gotta say. Well, she's hot in every video. But, yeah, you guys really need to go see her. Also, I was watching Phil DeFranco, and he was talking about how this baby, jumped out of a window, like a little 2-year-old toddler kind of baby. Was in a hotel with her parents and everything, and her mom went to the bathroom, and the window was left open, and the baby was like sitting on like this box in front of the window, so it climbs up to the window and it falls out. It falls out, but it didn't die. It didn't even get hurt. It landed on one of those awning things that you use to, like, you know, keep shade on like a doorway, so it's not too hot when you walk in. And somebody that saw it fall, and when after it bounced off the awning, he caught it like a football. That's amazing. And I just really hope that the mother of this child does not get the kid back, because that is bad parenting if there ever was. It's pretty sad that you would just leave your kid next to a open window from, like, it's like a 3-story fall. That would kill me, probably. Yeah, it'd probably kill me. I'm much bigger than a child. So I think people just need to be a little bit more responsible with their kids these days. Like, I've talked about this in a few videos before. Keeping your kid on a leash. That bothers me. That is one thing I really just... I can't really condone that in any way. I don't like when people do that. I absolutely despise people who do. I remember, like I said this in the video, the same video, at the McKinley Parade, the Master McKinley Parade, at the bonfire after it, at the rally, there was this woman with her kid on her leash, and then a dog in her purse. It doesn't make sense to me that you're carrying the dog, but the kid's on the leash. I mean, isn't that backwards? And I think with the whole dog thing, I think people need to control their dogs like a lot better. Like my dog Nikki, if you guys want to see him, but I don't know if you really can. This is stupid. There, if you can kind of see him, he's right there. That's my dog Nikki. He's well trained. He doesn't go out of the yard. Like there's been a few times where he ran away twice, but then one morning, it was an exam morning too, so it was really inconvenient. But he ran away like the night before, and I went out to give him his water for the morning, and you know, I see he's not in his doghouse. He's not around the yard. I run in the house. I am screaming my ass off. You have no idea. I'm thinking, oh my God, where the hell is Nick? Where the hell is Nick? And we searched for him for almost an hour and a half. And me and Phil are already an hour and a half late to school. Almost 2 hours. And my mom goes out to go search for him in the car again, and we find him on the corner next to a church. And yeah, he was fine. It was crazy. It's just crazy how a dog can like find his way back home. Then this other time, he ran away like 4 years ago, where he just eventually came back home at like 5 o'clock in the morning, but he was gone for like 5 hours, so it was crazy. But there's also this one time where somebody tried to break into our house through the backyard. And you could definitely tell somebody tried to break in because the The fence was broken. The lock we had on the fence for the gate that kept Nick in the backyard. Because at the time it was an outside dog. But it had been cut, and it was a clear cut. It wasn't like, you know, the dog broke the lock. No, you couldn't do that, possibly. I don't care how strong his teeth are. But it was a clear cut, like somebody tried to break in, which it was pretty obvious, you know. And it was also pretty obvious that Nick chased him off, because Saturday morning, my mom, we're in the game room. See, back then there was 3 bedrooms. One bedroom was my parents' bedroom. One was me and my brother's bedroom, and then we decided to use the third one as a game room. We had the PlayStation, the Nintendo, and at that time we were about like 9 and 10 years old, me and my brother, and so that was really about all they had back then. It was Nintendo 64, by the way. That was the shit. That was the original gaming, for my opinion. But they we saw him in the front yard, laying by the tree, and he didn't go anywhere that night. It just turns out the neighbors said, oh, he just stayed there all night. They thought he was on a leash. So I guess people thought we had a front yard dog, which would be totally irresponsible and terrible. But yeah, we're running out of time here. So basically, don't put your damn kids on a leash. Be a responsible parent, and we'll see you on the forum, which is the WoW show. So Jim and Chris will actually have something to talk about.